Hi, I'm Robert with the Wellness Factor, and this one is a little bit about EFT Meridian tapping. The EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, which was the first technique brought about by Gary Craig. And that was about, I think maybe 16, 17 years ago. So with that, EFT, and a lot of you have taken EFT classes, worked with EFT, it's called tapping. Many people have heard about tapping, but what I found is that people have taken a lot of these courses, wonderful teachers, but no one's tapping. And I was like, what's up with that? And what I found was people don't know what to say. They don't know if they're doing it right. And I see that in many classes, especially when something's new to you. You don't know if you're doing it right, and it's really kind of odd on top of it. So with tapping is that there's 9 key points. And I have a little card that I give out to people with EFT tapping on one side and Jin Shin AcuTouch on the other side. That's all you need. It's just this little card. It's got the tapping sequence. The tapping sequence is 9 points. It's on the top of the head, and you just take a couple of your fingers and you just tap on the top of your head. This is working with meridians and energy therapy. So what you're doing when you're tapping is it's like a piezoelectric shock. And then you go to the center of your forehead, right up in the center. And you just tap right up in there. And I like to give it a good little thump. But you can do it lightly if you want. If you're a very light yin type person, then tapping is all you need to do is just light. So with this and tapping on these points at the eyebrow point, right where the eyebrow is, right where it begins, and then on the outside of the eye, and then underneath the eye, and then underneath the nose, and then underneath the lower lip above the chin, and then on the collarbone, which is about right in this area here, right close to the center. And then the last one is about the 4th rib down underneath your armpit. You can cross over with your hand, but stay on the same side, left or right, that you're working. I use my knuckles because it's a little bit easier. Each time you tap, it's like a piezoelectric shock on your barbecue grill. Spark, 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 spark. And that spark is light. That spark is a high frequency. And it travels through the meridians and it comes to the area. You don't know where this package of information is hidden in your system. And I call us humans, a biocomputer imbued with spirit. That's who we are. And with this biocomputer, you've got a hard drive, which is the subconscious. You've got the screen, which is the conscious mind. The subconscious works at about 4 billion bits per second. The conscious mind, there's the screen, works at about 2,000 bits per second. You can only hold so many screens up in your life, and then there's something else. But if you're really upset, you're angry, you're driving your car, or you're having road rage, or something just happened to you, or you're worried about your child, or something you're just not feeling well, you're not feeling quite right, you can reset your whole energy system simply by tapping. So I created this 1-minute power tap by tapping 26 times on each of the points. And as you tap, that light goes through the meridians and it comes to the package in the cellular memory. Let's say when I was 5, a horse backed up on me and I went, that fear gets lodged into the cellular memory somewhere in your body, maybe more than one place. And then it duplicates itself. So we continually have that do loop. So get around horses when I'm 35 or I'm 70 some years old and I can't deal with it and I get an allergic reaction. Something happens. I don't like horses. Whatever that is, that comes from that time, that memory, that cellular memory that's in your body. When you tap, you send that spark, it finds it and it deletes it. So like a Word document, if you save that, you call it up from the hard drive, you bring it up into your screen, your conscious mind, your screen on your computer, and then you hit save. What that is, it's a program. That's what all this other stuff is. Worry, fear, anger, grief, all that stuff. And what that does is that when you save a Word document, it's like photons of light saved in an electromagnetic pattern. And that pattern then is set. When you call the Word document up again on the screen and you hit the delete key, what it does is disrupt the photons of light and it's gone. Might be in the recycle bin, so I might need to tap a little more on that, but anyway, you get the picture. So it's frequency of light that travels through that deletes the system. So it works with phobias, fear of flying, motion sickness, fear of predators, animals, snakes, spiders, whatever. And it's wonderful. It can work. It also works with PTSD. I've worked with a lot of veterans with EFT tapping. So it's it's probably the best art that I've discovered in 35 years. And I invite you to take a look at the PDF, read about it, come to the class. I'll explain it in more detail. I'll do some examples, and you'll really get the idea, because I want you to see that it's your anger and your worry and the fear and the hate or impatience or the feelings that you're feeling. They're not the natural you. They are programs of whatever happened, and it comes up on the screen. They can all be deleted. When we carry old emotions, they never die. And we need to get rid of them. That is what makes you old. You see people, their bodies are wrecked because of what they've been through in life. No question. And that and having children is probably the biggest stressors that I can think of. Anyway, so take a look at it, come to the class, and I'd love to teach you how to do this so you can help yourself and your family and your friends. And if you're a therapist, you can do a little light tapping and some sequence of points and help your clients. Thank you very much. Have a great day.